Cargo is an Australian drama, post-apocalyptic sort of zombie movie in which a family is trying to live on a houseboat and not avoid going on land because they're afraid of, the hordes of undead. And something happens to the wife, so the husband now must find a new shelter and new caretaker for his baby because he's on his own. He needs someone to sort of back him up. So it's almost like a road trip kind of adventure story. It's very grim. It seems kind of low budget at first, but then finally the zombie creatures show up and you're like, okay. And the main character is played really well by Martin Freeman. This movie definitely takes usage of the setting. It's in Australia. There's like a theme of like colonialism versus, urbanism. And I really like that. And creature effects are okay. I liked some of the subplots though. There's this really great one where he finds a guy who's been living near a gas lines because the guy's sort of obsessed with the past. He's waiting for like the zombie stuff to like blow over, even though it's not gonna blow over. And he has a wife, and the main character wants to kind of leave the baby with them, but he's not sure. And the movie sort of keeps going. And overall, Cargo has some pretty good set pieces here and there, but overall it feels like it's missing something. For one thing, the main character, something happens to him halfway during the movie and it sort of puts him on a timer and it kind of deflates the stakes a little bit. It's like finding out you've been bitten by a vampire and you're going to turn to a vampire, and then it's like, well, you're screwed, we know you're going to be a vampire. So it's kind of like that in the sense that it deflates the suspense and tension a little bit because we know he's not going to make it. And then other than that though, the story, it's fine. And there wasn't a lot to dislike about the film, but there wasn't a lot to like either. There's a lot of dumb decisions characters make, so that way the plot can happen. Didn't quite like that. I guess there could have been a little bit more, I feel. The movie is okay in terms of story, but it just feels like it could have been a little bit deeper. It's based off of a smaller short film that came out a few years before that. So overall, Cargo is a decent drama film. Needed more survival and horror elements, I think, but overall it's an okay watch, and I didn't mind it, but it could have been better. So I give Cargo a 6 out of 10.